Hello and welcome you all, the subscribers and viewers. I hope you all will be fine. Welcome you all in the YouTube channel of the Real Concept Classes. So, in this video today we are going to discuss a most important topic of mathematics, that is algebra. आज हम लोग इस वीडियो में अलजेब्रा के बारे में कुछ पढ़ने जा रहे हैं और अभी ये अलजेब्रा के ऊपर पहला वीडियो है, तो मैं बिल्कुल बेसिक से अलजेब्रा के बारे में स्टार्ट करूँगा जिससे कि क्लास 6, 7, 8 सारे बच्चे कुछ ना कुछ सीख पाए। फिर इसी वीडियो को आगे मैं 9th और 10th के लिए जिन्हें पॉलिनोमियल्स पढ़ना है उससे रिलेट करूँगा। सो बिफोर गोइंग टू दैट टॉपिक, दैट मीन्स ऑफ क्लास 9th and 10th, let us discuss today about the basics of algebra. The first thing that comes in mind when we hear the word algebra, that from where this word is derived. जैसा कि हम लोग हर चीज़ में देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे वर्ड्स जो हैं लैटिन वर्ड्स से लिए गए या दूसरे शब्दों से लिए गए। In the same way, algebra is derived from an Arabic word. Okay, and it is given by a Persian mathematician Al-Khwarizmi. Okay, the name is quite little difficult to pronounce it. Okay, Al-Khwarizmi, the Persian mathematician who has written a book, हिसाबुल जब्र व अल मुकाबला. Okay, and from that book the word algebra is taken, and the meaning of this word is what? The meaning of this word is arrangement of broken parts. Okay, so let me write all these things on board so that you can note it down. So what I have spoken, I have written on the board, you can note it down. Okay, algebra is derived from an Arabic word which is written in the book Sabul Jabr Wal Muqabla, and this book was written by Al-Khwarizmi, who is also known as father of algebra. Okay, he is a Persian mathematician. The word algebra means arrangement of broken parts. You can note all this for your knowledge about algebra. Now it comes, what is algebra? Okay, what is algebra? So we can define algebra as a branch of mathematics in which numbers are represented using letters. Okay, or literals. What is algebra? We can define it as a branch of mathematics in which numbers are represented using letters or literals, which is also known as variables. Okay, what is the use of algebra? It is mostly used for derivation of formula. It is mostly used for derivation of formula. As in maths and physics, you study about a lot of formulas. Okay, so in all those formula we come across the variables x, y, z, a, b, c. Okay, s is equal to ut plus half at square. This is a formula in motion. Okay, so this is also can be written with the help of algebra. Okay, so algebra is a branch of mathematics in which numbers are represented using letters, and it is used mostly for derivation of formulas. Okay, now it comes about the term. Okay, in algebra, basically term, we will study about the terms, means constant and variable, like terms, unlike terms. Okay, and term in an algebraic expression. So what does it mean? So let us see all these things one by one. First of all, in algebra, the first thing that student, that means junior students, come to know, and that is about term. So term in algebra can be categorized in two parts. कौन कौन से हैं? The first one is constant and the second one is variable. So what is constant? Whose numerical value is fixed. Whose numerical value is fixed. This is constant. What is variable? Whose numerical value is not fixed. What are the examples? So if we write 0, 1, 2, minus 1, 1 by 2, this all have fixed value. Okay, so constant means the term whose numerical value is fixed. Variable means whose numerical value is not fixed. Like if we write x, y, z, a, b, c, etc. Okay, so these all are variables. That means the value of x can be anything. For me it is 5, for you it can be 10, for some other it can be 15. Okay, that means the value of x, y, z and abc is not fixed. But the value of 0, 1, 2, minus 1, 1 by 2, if I say 1 by 2, so what does it mean for me? It means for you also. If I am saying 5, so if it is 5 for me, that will be 5 for you also. That means the value will remain same for everyone in case of constant. But the value here can change, numerical value. Okay, so this is about constant and variable term. After term, it comes about algebraic expression. Okay, so what is algebraic expression? You can define algebraic expression as combination of terms joined by arithmetic sign. What is algebraic expression? Combination of algebraic terms separated by or joined by, you can write it joined by arithmetic sign. Okay, so what are those arithmetic signs? It is simple: plus, minus, division and multiplication. Okay, that means when the algebraic terms are joined with the help of plus, minus, multiplication or division signs, then this is called algebraic expression. Clear? So this is about algebraic expression. Now we have to know about like terms and unlike terms. So what are like terms? And you should be very familiar with this two things. Okay, what does it mean by like term and what is unlike term? Most of the students don't know about it correctly. Okay, so what is the meaning of like term? Like terms, unlike terms. So what are like terms? How we can define like terms? That means like terms, two or more than two terms, two or more than two terms whose variable and degree are same. Okay, unlike terms, two or more than two terms, that means algebraic terms, whose variable or degree is not same. Okay, now here we are using and in this we are using or. So what does it mean? Two or more than two terms whose variable and degree are same. So what does it mean? It means, suppose I am writing here 4x and 5x. So these two are algebraic terms. These two are algebraic terms and they both have same variable. That means in this also x and in this also x. That means the variables are same. And what is the degree of variables? The degree of variable here is 1, here is also 1. That means in this case the variable is same and the degree is also same. That means the degree of variable is also same. So this type of terms will be said to be like terms. And you always have to keep in mind that the addition and subtraction is only possible in algebra when the terms are like. Okay, that means 4x plus 5x can be added. It is 9x. 4x minus 5x equals to minus 6. Okay, but 4x plus 5y, it is not possible. That means only the like terms can be added or subtracted. Okay, only the like terms can be added or subtracted, and the addition and subtraction is similarly as we do for integers. I hope you have a knowledge about integers. Okay, how to add integers, how to subtract integers. Okay, if you have any problem in integers, then tell me in comment section. I will tell about integers in the next video. Okay, so unlike terms, two or more than two terms whose variable or degree is not same. Suppose I am writing here 4x, 5y. Okay, so in this two terms you can see that in this term the variable is x and in this term the variable is y. Okay, that means they both have different variable. That means they are not like terms, and like terms cannot be added or subtracted. Unlike terms. Okay. Now, if I am writing here 4x square and 5x. Now here the variables are same. The variables are same, but the degree of variables are not same. That means here the degree is 2 and here the degree is 1. So the degree is not same for both the terms. So they are also unlike terms. Clear? So about like and unlike terms, it is clear. Now next, move to the next topic. Now it is about coefficient. So what is coefficient? What is the meaning of coefficient? तो इसके बारे में जरा ध्यान से समझिएगा, सुनिएगा ध्यान से। कोफिशिएंट, जब भी हम लोग कोफिशिएंट की बात करते हैं, ठीक है, तो मोस्टली फॉर स्टूडेंट्स who are in class 9th and 10th, they have to think about numerical coefficient. Okay, coefficient can be categorized in two parts. Okay, constant, that means numerical coefficient, and the second one is variable coefficient. So what are these two things? I am going to describe about it. Okay, so students who are in class 9th and 10th, they have to know that whenever the question is about coefficient, it means numerical coefficient. But the students who are in junior class, they have to study about the both types of coefficient. That means what is numerical coefficient and what is variable coefficient. Suppose I am writing a 4x square yz. Okay, what is this? This is an algebraic term. This is an algebraic term. Okay, and is this constant or variable? This is variable. Obviously, you have to always keep in mind that when a constant and variable is multiplied, divided, added or subtracted, the whole term is treated as variable. That means 4 is a constant and x is a variable, but 4 plus x, the whole term is a variable. Okay, 4 is a constant, x is a variable, 4 by x, the whole term is a variable. Okay, 4 into x, the whole term is variable. 4 is a constant, x is a variable, but 4 into x is a variable. Okay, similarly 4 minus x, it is also a variable. Okay, that means when we will add a constant and variable, the whole will be a variable. Clear? Now, so we were talking about coefficient. So what is coefficient? So generally for class 9th and 10th student, coefficient means numerical coefficient. Okay, for class 9th and 10th student, numerical coefficient, and that is 4. कोफिशिएंट का मतलब जिससे गुना किया गया. ओके, दैट मीन्स इन एन अलजेब्रिक टर्म, जिससे गुना किया गया हो उसके सारे टर्म्स को, मतलब उसमें जितने भी चीजें हैं उन सब में जिससे गुना किया गया हो वो सारे क्या कहलाते हैं? कोफिशिएंट. ओके, तो जनरली अगर हम लोग बात करें कोफिशिएंट की तो न्यूमेरिकल कोफिशिएंट, एंड न्यूमेरिकल कोफिशिएंट मींस 4 इज अ न्यूमेरिकल कोफिशिएंट. नाउ सपोज इफ समवन विल आस्क यू दैट कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर, व्हाट इज द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर? व्हाट इज द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर? सो आप क्या करेंगे? एक्स स्क्वायर को ढक दें, कवर इट. ओके, कवर एक्स स्क्वायर एंड वट एवर इज लेफ्ट इज द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर, दैट मीन्स 4 by z. I think it is clear about coefficient. Generally for class 9-10 students, they have to only think about numerical coefficient, but for junior classes, if the question will be given to write the coefficient of a particular term, okay, then cover that term or leave that term and rest will be the coefficient of given term. Clear? And then it comes about polynomial. Okay, so this polynomial is nothing to take with that means this is simply an introduction about polynomial. Okay, what is polynomial? So polynomial means an algebraic expression whose degree is non-negative. Okay, polynomial means an algebraic expression whose degree is non-negative, and about this class 9th and 10th students have to study. Okay, what is polynomial? An algebraic expression whose degree is non-negative. Now polynomial can be in one variable or more than one variable. Okay, so what does it mean by polynomial in one variable and polynomial is more than one variable? Okay, suppose I am writing here 4x square plus 5x plus 3. So it is a polynomial in one variable. That means the variable that is being used in this algebraic expression is only x. मतलब इस algebraic expression में हम लोग जो वेरिएबल यूज कर रहे हैं वो क्या है? सिर्फ x है. So this is an algebraic expression. This is a polynomial in one variable. Okay, and is this a polynomial? Obviously this is a polynomial. Why? Because what is polynomial? According to our definition, an algebraic expression whose degree is non-negative. So what is the meaning of degree is non-negative? Class 9th students, try to understand what I am going to tell. Okay, what is the meaning of non-negative degree? That means suppose it is given 4x to the power minus 1, and if someone will ask you that is this a polynomial, so this is not a polynomial. Why this is not a polynomial? Because the degree of variable, you always have to keep in mind, whenever we talk about degree, we always talk about the degree of variable. Clear? So what is the degree of variable? The degree of variable is negative. Okay, hence it is not a polynomial. The degree should not be fractional. That means if it is given like this 4x to the power 1 by 2, is it a polynomial? No. Okay, if it is written 1 by x, is it a polynomial? No. Why? Because it can be written as x to the power minus 1 and the degree is negative now. So it is not a polynomial. Okay, so an algebraic expression to be a polynomial, its degree should be always a natural number or a whole number. Okay, its degree should not be negative, its degree should not be fractional, or if it is given that root under x, is it a polynomial? So no, it is not a polynomial. Why? Because we can write it as x to the power 1 by 2, and here the degree is fractional. So that means for a given algebraic expression, if this type of terms appear in the question, it means that that given algebraic expression is not a polynomial. We have to check every terms. That means wherever be the variables, जहां भी वेरिएबल्स हो उन सारे वेरिएबल्स को चेक करना है. सिर्फ ऐसा नहीं कि आगे वाले को चेक कर लिए इधर से नहीं. मतलब अगर यहाँ पे 4x स्क्वायर और ये 5x का पावर माइनस 1 होता है, ठीक है, तो क्या ये पॉलिनोमियल है? नहीं, ये पॉलिनोमियल नहीं है. क्यों? क्योंकि इसमें जो जहां पे भी वेरिएबल्स यूज हो रहे हैं, सिर्फ एक वेरिएबल को नहीं देखना है, सारे वेरिएबल्स को देखना है. वी हैव टू सी ऑल द वेरिएबल्स. That means all the variables that is used in algebraic expression should have degree as a whole number. Clear? अगर वो whole number में नहीं है, सारे वेरिएबल्स मतलब जहां जहां वेरिएबल्स यूज किए जा रहे हैं algebraic expression में, उन सारे वेरिएबल्स की डिग्री होल नंबर होनी चाहिए, तभी वो पॉलिनोमियल होगा, अदरवाइज वो नहीं होगा. हाँ, इन सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट. कुछ क्वेश्चंस में आपको सॉल्व भी करना पड़ सकता है. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ देखिए और कह दिए कि ये पॉलिनोमियल नहीं है. कुछ क्वेश्चंस में सॉल्व करके तो हो सकता है कि वो सिंप्लीफाई होने के बाद से उसकी डिग्री पॉजिटिव हो जाए, मतलब होल नंबर में कन्वर्ट हो जाए. क्लियर? तो कुछ क्वेश्चंस में वैसे मिलेंगे एक्सेप्शनल क्वेश्चन, लेकिन मोस्टली क्वेश्चंस जो होते हैं वो ऐसे आप देख के आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं कि वो पॉलिनोमियल है या नहीं. क्लियर? सो नाउ polynomials, that means the types of polynomials, and this is important for class 9, very important topic. This is the first chapter to identify whether the given algebraic expression is a polynomial or not. Okay, now what I am going to tell is important for junior and senior both the students. Okay, the classification of polynomials. So polynomial can be classified on the basis of number of terms okay, and second on the basis of degree. Okay, on the basis of degree it is important for class 9th and 10th student. On the basis of number of terms, it is important for class 6 to 8 students. Okay. So on the basis of number of terms, that means if an algebraic expression has only one term, it is known as monomial. Okay, single term. For example, if I am writing here 5x, so 5x is what? A single term. It is a monomial. Binomial. What is binomial? Which has two terms. Which has two terms. That means if it is written 5x plus 2y, so it is a binomial. Okay. Similarly, trinomial. That means three terms. Clear? And one more thing you have to keep in mind, that suppose I am asking you that 4x plus 5x, what is this? Is it a monomial or binomial? So obviously mostly students will see and they will say that there are two terms, it is binomial. So no. If it can be simplified, you have to simplify it. Then after you can say whether it is a monomial or binomial or trinomial, whatever it be. Okay, so if we will add it, it can be added, and the result is 9x. So now 9x is a monomial. That means after simplification, you have to answer. Okay. Now on the basis of degree. So this is important for class 9th and 10th students. So let's discuss it in details. Okay. On the degree, on the basis of degree. Okay. Types of polynomial. Standard form and degree. Okay, three things we have to know. So types of polynomial. The first polynomial is zero polynomial. Okay, zero polynomial. So what is zero polynomial? It is zero. And what is the degree? So what I am saying always, listen it very that means carefully. Okay, the degree, whenever we talk about degree, we talk about the degree of variable. Okay, so what is the variable attached here? You can see nothing. So if we write here x, 0 multiplied by x, what will be result? Obviously 0. Okay, so this x is invisible. Okay, now suppose if x is here, so what will be the degree of x to get the result 0? Whatever be the result of, whatever be the degree of x, the result will always be 0. That means the degree of this x is infinite. Whatever you will put here, the result will always be 0. That means the degree of 0 polynomial is not defined. Then after it comes about constant polynomial. So what is constant polynomial? If I am saying 1 is a constant. Okay, what is the degree of constant polynomial? So what I said, that whenever we talk about degree, we talk about the degree of variable. And what is the variable here? Variable here is suppose x. So if we will write 1x, so will it be constant? No, it can't be a constant. It is a variable 1x. As I said you that if we will multiply a constant by a variable, the result is variable. So what should be the degree of variable? Here, 0. That means if the degree of this variable x will be 0, the result will be 1. Because if the degree of any number or any variable is 0, the result will be always 1. Okay, and how it comes, you have to study in class 6-7. I will tell you about in next video. So what is the degree here? G. That means the degree of constant polynomial is 0. Linear polynomial. What is linear polynomial? A polynomial in the form of ax plus b, where a and b are constant and a should not be 0. Why a should not be 0? Because if a will be 0, then only the constant will left. Okay, so the value of a should not be 0. Now here, what is the value of degree of variable x? So here the degree of x is 1. That means for linear polynomial the degree is 1. Clear? Quadratic polynomial. A polynomial in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are constant and the value of a should not be 0. Why the value of a should not be 0? Because if the value of a will be 0, it will be a linear polynomial. That's why the value of a should not be 0. And what is the degree? Here 2. Okay? Cubic polynomial, similarly, as you will go ahead, the degree will increase. That means for cubic polynomial the degree will be 3 and its standard form will be ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay, so this is about polynomial on the basis of degree. You have to always keep in mind about the degree of a 0 polynomial, about the degree of constant polynomial, class 9th student. It is very important for you. Okay, so class 9th students, take care about it. And now let's move to the next topic. So one more thing I would like to tell you, that polynomial for class 6 and 7 students, there is also a definition for polynomial. That means an algebraic what is polynomial? We can say an algebraic expression which has 2 or more than 2 terms. Okay, you can also define it as polynomial. But for to be a polynomial, the degree should always be non-negative. Okay, class 6-7 students also define the polynomial on the basis of number of terms. That means if the number of terms is 2 or more than 2, then it can be defined as polynomial. Okay, now you heard about degree. So what is the meaning of degree of a polynomial? what is the meaning of degree. Okay, so for a given polynomial, suppose here I am writing, now I have told you that a polynomial can be in one variable, a polynomial can be in more than one variable. So first of all, let's talk about the degree of polynomial in one variable. Suppose I am writing here 4x square plus 5x plus 3. So this is a polynomial. What is the degree? So to find the degree, we have to check the degree of all the variables in given algebraic expression, in given polynomial. Okay, so we have x in this term, that means 4x square, x in 5x also. Okay, and the degree of x here in 4x square is 2 and degree of x here is in 1. So what is the degree? The highest degree will be taken as degree of polynomial. Okay, the highest degree of variable will be taken as degree of polynomial. So what is the degree here? It is 2. Clear? If I am writing 4x 5 plus 5x square plus 3x plus 2. So now what is degree here? Obviously the highest degree of variable will be taken as degree of the given polynomial. That means the degree is 5. Now about the degree of two variables, the polynomials which are in two variables. Suppose I am writing here 4x square y plus 5xy plus 2. So if someone will ask you that what is the degree of this polynomial? Okay, so how we can find the degree of this polynomial? For finding the degree of polynomials in more than two variables, okay, more than one variable, we have to add the degree of both variables of each term. Okay, here x square y, that means the degree of y is 1. Here the degree of x is 1, degree of y is 1. So when we will add the degree of both this, that means for this term, if we will add the degree 2 and 1, what will be the result? 3. If we will add the degree for this term 5xy, what will be the result? 1 plus 1, 2. So the highest is what? 3. That means the degree for this polynomial is 3. And this is a polynomial in two variables, because the variable that is being used in the given algebraic expression is x and y. So what is the meaning of polynomial in two variables is clear. That means a polynomial in which there are two variables is polynomial in two variables, and in which there is only one variable, it is polynomial in one variable. So this is all for this video, and next we will discuss some more points in polynomials, and that will be useful for class 9th and 10th students. So bye and take care, and again would like to request you all to kindly share and subscribe the videos, all the viewers. You will get a lot of things from this channel. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye.